Nobody gives a shit about your resume. Really, nobody cares about your background and what you've done. When you hire somebody, whether it's an agency or a company or a person, you are making a little bit of a gamble. And what you're gambling on is can this person do the things that they said that they can do for me? They're hiring for potential. They're not hiring for history. Talk about the things that you could do for them and talk about your capabilities and your compatibility. Stand out from the crowd, be creative, come up with an idea that helps the person understand how you're a solution to their problem. Tell a story about what you could do and about your, not just your work history, but your personality and your motivations. Think about a resume that looks more like an infographic versus a traditional list with bullet points on it. When you do a visual version of your resume, for example, you could add your values. You could put a timeline with your work history from job to job to job so that somebody could see the path or journey that you've gone on. I'm not saying that this kind of a document replaces the traditional resume or traditional one sheet or one pager or whatever, but it's an additive thing. I would use both versions. I would, when you send to the hiring manager and the recruiter, know that the recruiter cares about the traditional resume, but the hiring manager may go straight to the visual resume first and want to know, well, who is Casey? And, what makes him tick versus just a list of stuff that he's done. When I'm hiring, as an example, I'm looking for cultural fit. Because at the end of the day, my team has already interviewed the candidate to understand if they have a capability fit. So they fit in terms of mission. So we call it PVTV, which is purpose, vision, tenets, and values. It's a good way to hire somebody. It reminds me of also even just you think about the expression, they don't remember what you say, but they'll remember how you made them feel. Somebody reviews that one sheet. How does it make them feel? What do they remember about it? If I'm looking at somebody's resume, at some point, if it's just a laundry list of stuff, even if those things are accomplishments, my eyes glaze over just a little. People need to get creative, and creative doesn't mean you can paint or you can do a piece of music to me. Creative means critical thinking and coming up with something clever and something new and something that stands out from the crowd. Help the person on the other end of this message feel that you're a good fit. You want them to envision you as part of their solution set.